Can we all rise for the pledge, please?
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Welcome to the reorganizational meeting of the Philipstown Town Board in the town of Philipstown. So Tara, do you want to, we're just going to run right through our agenda here. It's just really
this is
just
a fun one.
what's that?
This is a fun one.
Oh, yeah. It's really just a matter of going through each one of these and acknowledging our course for 2025. So have at it.
All right, first we have a resolution naming M&T Bank of Cold Spring as the designated bank in which all town officers shall deposit monies for the town of Philipstown.
Can I get a motion naming M&T Bank as the bank for the town of Philipstown?
So moved.
Second.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
And
Bob,
I
you're the
vote
only
aye.
one.
One down.
Next is a resolution authorizing the supervisor to deposit town funds in one or more NOW accounts, money market accounts, and/or certificates of deposit, providing that deposits allow monies to be available or come due in a timely manner to permit the town to meet its financial obligations.
Can I get a motion authorizing me to do the previously read statement?
So moved.
Second.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
And I vote aye.
Next is a resolution compensating for the use of automobiles in the performance of official duties at the rate of 62 cents per mile.
Can I get a motion approving 62 cents per mile for official duties?
So moved.
Second.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
And I vote aye.
Next is a resolution scheduling the town board monthly meeting be held at 7:30 p.m. at the Town Hall, 238 Main Street, Cold Spring, New York, or 107 Glencliff Drive in Garrison, New York, on the first Thursday of each month, except when the same falls upon a legal holiday or due to extenuating circumstances, in which case the regular monthly meeting shall be held upon the following Thursday or such day as shall be determined by the town board at the regular meeting preceding such legal holiday.
Can I get a motion designating the time and location of the monthly town board meetings?
So moved.
Second.
Second.
All in favor? And I vote aye.
Next is a resolution declaring that items for the regular town board meeting agenda must be submitted no later than the Friday preceding the first Thursday of the month.
Can I get a motion designating Friday as the cutoff for the agenda items for the monthly meeting?
So moved.
Second.
Second.
All
That's
in
in bold.
favor?
Yeah,
Tara supports that.
let's remember
I vote
that.
aye.
It's in bold for those of you who don't have the agenda.
Next is a resolution authorizing the town board to hold monthly meetings at various locations in the town.
Can I get a motion authorizing us to host meetings in alternate locations?
So moved.
Second. All in favor?
Aye.
And I vote aye. Can I just make a note? We will be meeting, I would say, basically every Wednesday going forward.
From here until,
Yeah, we have a lot coming up. There's a lot going on, and I understand there's items, but we should all plan on being here the first Thursday of each month and each and every Wednesday. So I just wanted to get that out there. We have a lot going on.
and we are happy to do it.
Absolutely. I can remember when I first got on the town board, we did meet
Wednesday.
every
Every Wednesday.
single Wednesday.
Yeah.
And the Wednesday prior to the monthly meeting, we had a pre-board meeting and went through the entire agenda. We've been fortunate to be able to get a lot of stuff out via email. We do a lot of communicating that way, but we have a lot that's going to be coming up in the next calendar year. So I'm encouraging people to make that commitment. So.
All right, next is a resolution declaring that the town board may meet every Wednesday evening at 7:30 at the Town Hall, 238 Main Street, Cold Spring, or 107 Glencliff Drive in Garrison to discuss and act upon such business as may come before the board.
Can I get a motion declaring Wednesday our regular workshop night?
So moved.
Second.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
And I vote aye.
Next is a resolution designating the Putnam County News and Recorder as the town's paper of record, and simultaneously, some legal notices and similar items of information will be sent to the Highlands Current.
Can I get a motion designating PCNR and Highland Current as our paper and alternate?
So moved.
Second.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
And I vote aye.
Next is a resolution appointing O'Connor Davies LLC as the town auditors at an amount not to exceed that set forth in the 2025 budget.
Motion approving O'Connor Davies LLC as town auditors.
So moved.
Second.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
And I vote aye.
Next is a resolution naming Supervisor Van Tassel to act as budget officer for the town of Philipstown at a salary not to exceed that set forth in the 2025 budget.
Can I get a motion appointing me as the budget officer?
So moved.
Second.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
And I should probably abstain. I can't vote on myself.
You can't.
So then that resolution cannot be passed, and we will have to table it until the next
Wait,
meeting,
Jason's
because we
gonna-
don't have a quorum.
Yeah, Jason is gonna be here about 8 o'clock.
So then I'll hold that over until the end, maybe?
We'll
Okay,
go back to that.
all right.
Or we could do it tomorrow night if we have to.
Or, yeah, if we have to, we
If he
can,
does show up, let's just get it done tonight.
Yep.
That's my.
One less thing we have to do tomorrow. So.
okay. Next is a resolution appointing Susan Kenny as the assistant budget officer at a salary not to exceed that set forth in the 2025 budget.
Can I get a motion approving my most capable Susan Kenny as assistant budget officer?
So moved.
Second.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
And I vote aye.
Next is a resolution authorizing Supervisor Van Tassel to appoint Kevin McKeon as comptroller at a salary not to exceed that set forth in the 2025 budget.
Motion approving Kevin Kean as the comptroller to the town of Philipstown.
So moved.
Second.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
I vote aye. Thank you, Kevin.
Next is a resolution authorizing the supervisor to appoint Maureen Etta as safety coordinator at a salary not to exceed that set forth in the 2025 budget.
Can I get a motion approving Maureen Etta as safety coordinator?
So moved.
Second.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
I usually say something nice about every single employee.
I know you're just
because
gonna throw
we-
more in that,
We
didn't
do have a wonderful staff, but I'm gonna hold off and just thank them all for everything that they do for the town. So this way we can get through this quicker.
Next is a resolution setting petty cash funds for town clerk tax collector. It's not to exceed $450 at a time. For superintendent of highways, it's not to exceed $100 at a time. Board of assessors, not to exceed $65 at a time. Recreation department, not to exceed $450 at a time. Code administration, not to exceed $50 at a time. And justice court, not to exceed $200 at a time.
Can I get a motion approving the petty cash funds as listed?
So moved.
Second.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
And I vote aye.
Next is a resolution appointing Supervisor Van Tassel as a voting delegate to the Annual Association of Towns meeting and naming Town Clerk Percocello as an alternate delegate in the event that Supervisor Van Tassel is unable to attend.
We'll have to hold off on that one as well.
Table.
Next is a resolution appointing Tara K. Percocello as Registrar of Voter, as Registrar of Vital Statistics for the town of Philipstown, and that her compensation is the fee allowed by law.
Can I get a resolution appointing Tara as Register of Vital Statistics?
So moved.
Second.
I'm going to second that.
All in favor?
Aye.
And I vote aye.
Next is a resolution appointing Allison Shea as aide to the town board at a salary not to exceed that set forth in the 2025 budget.
Can I get a motion approving Allison Shea as the aide to the town board?
So moved.
Second.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
And I vote aye.
Next is a resolution appointing Greg Warner as code enforcement officer and fire marshal at a salary not to exceed that set forth in the 2025 budget.
Resolution appointing Greg Warner as Code Enforcement Officer and Fire Marshal.
So moved.
Second.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
And I vote aye. We will be bringing an additional person on board that we'll be sharing with Putnam Valley, so I'm looking forward to that taking place.
Did you ever get a new list of who's available candidates?
I have not seen it yet, but I'm
Yeah.
hoping Putt Valley will get something as well.
Next is a resolution appointing Linda Valentino as clerk to the code administrator at a salary not to exceed the amount set forth in the 2025 budget.
A resolution appointing Linda Valentino as Clerk to the Code Administrator.
So moved.
Second.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
And I vote aye.
Next is a resolution appointing Cheryl Rocket as recording secretary to the planning, zoning, and conservation boards at a salary not to exceed the amount set forth in the 2025 budget.
Can I get a resolution appointing Cheryl Rocket as Recording Secretary to the Special Boards?
So moved.
Second.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
And I vote aye.
Next is a resolution appointing Susan DeStefano as clerk to the assessor at a salary not to exceed the amount set forth in the 2025 budget.
Resolution appointing Sue DeStefano as Clerk to the Assessor, please.
So moved.
Second.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
And I vote aye.
Next is a resolution appointing Thomas Merrigan as Deputy Highway Superintendent at a salary not to exceed that set forth in the 2025 budget.
Tom Merrigan is Deputy Highway Superintendent.
So moved.
Second.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
And I vote aye.
Next is a resolution appointing Maureen Etta as clerk supporting the Highway Department at a salary not to exceed that set forth in the 2025 budget.
Resolution appointing Maureen as the clerk to the Highway Department.
So moved.
Second.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
And I vote aye.
Next is a resolution appointing Terry Fleming as clerk to the Highway Superintendent at a salary not to exceed that set forth in the 2025 budget.
Terry Fleming is clerk to the Highway Superintendent.
So moved.
Second.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
And I vote aye.
Next is a resolution appointing Annette Flaherty as clerk to the Town Justice at a salary not to exceed the amount set forth in the 2025 budget.
We can't do that one either, because we don't have a majority.
Motion to table.
Table, yep.
Please.
Next is a resolution appointing Nancy Yaremko as clerk to the Town Justices at a salary not to exceed the amount set forth in the 2025 budget.
So moved.
Resolution appointing Nancy Yaremko as clerk to the Town Justices.
So moved.
Second.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
And I vote aye.
Next is a resolution appointing Mark Forlow as Town Historian.
Mark Furlow is Town Historian. Motion, please.
So moved.
Second.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
And I vote aye.
Next is a resolution appointing Drake Loeb PLLC as counsel to the Town of Philipstown to serve at the pleasure of the Town Board, to advise the Town Board, Planning Board, and Zoning Board, and handle special land use issues. Said attorney to be compensated at the rate of $225 per hour to represent the Town Board and $225 per hour to represent the Zoning Board of Appeals, $600 per month to represent the Planning Board for general services, advice, and attendance at meetings, and at the rate of $225 per hour for time to be charged to applicants' matters. Legal services rendered for litigation in all state courts will be billed at $225 per hour and $250 per hour for litigation in federal court. Also charged to the town will be certain costs and disbursements in accordance with the provided schedule.
It's very evident that an attorney wrote that one.
Yes, it's very detailed.
A resolution appointing Drake Loeb to the following, the prior read responsibilities and rates, please.
So moved.
Second.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
And I vote aye.
Next is a resolution appointing Robert Cinque as counsel to handle various litigation matters, including tax certiorari litigation, and shall be compensated at a rate of $150 per hour plus out-of-pocket expenses.
Resolution appointing Bob Cinque as counsel, please.
So moved.
Second.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
And I vote aye.
Resolution appointing Robert Cinque as counsel to the town attorney to handle code prosecutions and advise code administrator officer at the rate of pay not to exceed that set forth in the 2025 budget.
Resolution appointing Bob Cinque as counsel to the town attorney for code enforcement and administration.
So moved.
Second.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
And I vote aye.
Next is a resolution appointing Tara K. Percocello, Joan Klaus, and Kelly McIntyre as marriage officers.
Resolution appointing Tara, Joan, and Kelly as marriage officers.
So moved.
Second.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
And I vote aye.
Next, the Supervisor Van Tassel is to reappoint Bob Flaherty as Deputy Supervisor.
Bob, I'd like to appoint you as my deputy again, if you'll accept.
I'll accept.
Thank you
I
very much.
approve.
Thanks. I approve. I don't think we need a
I
motion.
mean, I don't think I have much to say,
No,
but
you
I
don't
approve
need-
this
you don't
action
need a
right
motion
here.
on that.
Thanks.
Next is Town Clerk Percocello to appoint Kelly McIntyre as Deputy Town Clerk, Deputy Tax Collector, and Deputy Registrar at a salary not to exceed that forth in the 2025 budget.
And we hope she gets well very
I
soon.
will
know.
appoint her
She's
as
so
all of
sick.
the above, and yeah, she's homesick. She claims she's coming in tomorrow. We'll see.
How about you just stay home for
I
another day?
don't. Well, she's been home for like 2 weeks now. She's not contagious. She's.
Tyvek suit?
They're.
Are we wearing hazmat suits?
They've had a rough go, but she's on the up and up. So. All right.
That's
Next
good.
is a resolution appointing Andrew Galler as chairman of the Conservation Board.
Can I get a motion appointing Andy Galler as chair of the Conservation Board?
So moved.
Second.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
And I vote aye.
Next is a resolution authorizing compensation for the Garrison School Crossing Guard as per budget allocations not to exceed that set forth in the 2025 budget.
Resolution authorizing compensation for the Garrison School Crossing Guard.
So moved.
Second.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
And I vote aye.
Next is a resolution appointing the following to the Continental Village Water District. We have Ralph Bassignani as superintendent. We have Diane Barton as the water tax collector, Steve Leclaire as the assistant water treatment plant operator, and Bill Rim as the assistant superintendent.
Can I get a motion approving Ralph Bassignani, Diane Barton, Steve Leclaire, and Bill Rim to the Continental Village Water District?
So moved.
Second.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
And I vote aye.
Next is a resolution appointing Mike Fallon, Ralph Bassignani, and Vinnie Sistone to the Continental Village Water District Advisory Committee.
Resolution appointing Mike Phelan, Ralph Bassignani, and Vinnie Sistone to the Continental Village Water Advisory.
So moved.
Second.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
And I vote aye.
Aye.
Next is a resolution appointing Mike Fallon as the superintendent of the Continental Village Park District.
Motion approving Mike Phelan as superintendent of Continental Village Park District.
So moved.
Second.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Mike is apparently making a medical rebound, so
He was in the other day.
I heard,
Yeah,
He was in the other day. He
I
looks
heard.
great.
Updated.
Yeah.
thank God.
Nope, he's doing well.
He's out walking now, that's what he stopped in, he was out walking.
Good.
down.
Next is a resolution appointing the following to the Continental Village Park District Advisory Council. We have Lou Leotti, Gorski Estrella, Christopher Lubbers, April McIver, and Jesse Lubbers.
Resolution appointing the following to the Continental Village Park District Council, Park Advisory Council: Lou Liotti, Gorski Estrella, Christopher Lubers, April McIver, and Jess Lubers.
So moved.
Second.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
And I vote aye.
Next is a resolution setting the recreation pay scale for 2025 as follows. For seasonal employees, we have sports directors and managers for the season, $600 to $2,000. Youth assistants, anywhere from $15.50 to $25 an hour. Adult referees and umpires from $15.50 to $30 an hour. Youth referees and umpires from $15.50 to $25 an hour. Scorers, timers from $15.50 to $25 an hour. Equipment handlers from $15.50 to $25 an hour. Preschool and after-school directors from $15.50 to $50 an hour. Assistants from $15.50 to $25 an hour, and custodial from $15.50 to $25 for an hour. And for directors and instructors, we have camps, clinics, and theaters from $15.50 to $45 an hour. Certified teachers from $20 to $45 an hour. Youth assistants from $15.50 to $45 an hour. Specialists from $20 to $70 an hour. And park and facilities maintenance from $15.50 to $25 per hour.
Can I get a motion approving setting the recreation pay scale for 2025 as read?
So moved.
Second.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
And I vote aye.
Next is a resolution setting the 2025 hourly rate for part-time stenographers and part-time clerks as follows. We have Ryan Allen at the Recycling Center at $21 an hour, and Lillian Mosier at $24 an hour.
Can I get a motion setting the pay scale for Ryan Allen and Lillian Mosier, please?
So moved.
Second. All in favor?
Aye.
And I
Aye.
vote aye.
Next is a resolution appointing Neil Zuckerman as chairman of the planning board.
Can I get a motion approving Neil as chairman of the planning board?
So moved.
Second.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
And I vote aye.
Next is a resolution appointing Robert D. as chairman of the zoning board of appeals.
Can I get a motion approving Robert D. as chairman of the zoning board of appeals?
So moved.
Second. All in favor?
Aye.
And I vote aye.
Bob.
Next is a resolution appointing Max Garfinkel as wetlands inspector and natural resource officer.
Resolution appointing Max as the wetlands inspector and natural resources officer.
So moved.
Second.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
And I vote aye.
Next is a resolution appointing Karen Jackson as the dog control officer.
Resolution appointing Karen Jackson, dog control officer.
So moved.
Second. All in favor? And I vote aye.
Next is a resolution appointing Glenn P. Malia as special prosecutor for Judge Linson at an hourly rate of $175 per hour.
Resolution appointing Glenn Malia as special prosecutor to Judge Linson.
So moved.
Second.
Second.
All in favor? And I vote aye.
Next is a resolution appointing Angel I. Falcon as town prosecutor at an hourly rate of $175.
Resolution appointing Angel I. Falcon as town prosecutor.
So moved.
Second.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
I vote aye.
Can we vote on this?
So here's the appointments going forward. It seems everything is the same. Highway Department, Robert Flaherty. Putnam County Liaison will be Jason Angel. Planning Board is Robert Flaherty. Land and Building is myself and Bobby. Zoning Board is Megan. Conservation Board is Jason. Village of Nelsonville is Megan. Village of Cold Spring is Robert Flaherty. Continental Village POA is Jason Angel. Haldane School, Judith Farrell and Megan Cotter. Garrison School, Megan Cotter and Judith Farrell. Recreation, Judith Farrell. Philipstown Hub, Judith Farrell. Butterfield Library, Judith Farrell. Information Liaisons, Judith Farrell. And Trails Committee is Jason Angel, excuse me. Holiday schedule, that's you, Tara.
Yep, next is the 2025 holiday schedule. We have Martin Luther's Day on Monday, January 20th. We have President's Day on Monday, February 17th. Good Friday is April 18th. Memorial Day, Monday, May 26th. Juneteenth, Thursday, June 19th. Independence Day, Friday, July 4th. Labor Day, Monday, September 1st. Columbus Day, Monday, October 13th. Election Day, Tuesday, November 4th. Veterans Day, Tuesday, November 11th. Thanksgiving is Thursday, November 27th, with November 28th, the day after, to be taken, to be charged to comp or vacation time. Christmas is Thursday, December 25th, and then December 26th, the day taken after Christmas, must also be charged to comp or vacation time. And then we have New Year's Day. That should say 2026. Sorry about that.
Let's not just say it.
Well,
Can I get a motion approving the holidays for 2025?
So moved.
Second.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
And I vote aye.
And last but not least is a resolution appointing Susan Kenny as clerk to the supervisor at a salary not to exceed that set forth in the 2025 budget.
So this is another role that Susan plays.
This is a new,
Right.
yeah.
So can I get a motion approving Sue Kenny as the clerk to the supervisor?
So moved.
Second.
Second.
All in favor? And I vote aye.
And that's all I have,
I
so
just
motion
think
to
Jason-
adjourn.
Motion to adjourn. Second.
Second. So
Actually, should we wait a few minutes and see?
Oh, I just texted Jason.
I don't know if you. Well, this is a
That's
reorg meeting, not a regular meeting.
Tomorrow night, yeah.
We will see you
If you have a question, Dinky, I will certainly entertain it. Why don't you come up to the microphone?
I have to say, you made your resolution from 2024 to
You
2025.
did.
You
You
made
did
every
pretty good.
single meeting.
You did pretty good.
You were here in January and you said you were going to make as many meetings as you could, and you certainly did.
I tried to make a lot of meetings, thank you. And I'm going to try again this year.
All right.
We have a new car, so it's much easier for me to drive at night.
Well, that's
This one has lights.
Yeah! Who knew that you could have a car with lights?
nice to try.
Wow, it's just fantastic. Okay, so many of the resolutions that you just passed enumerated salaries, and many just named people with no mention of salary. So am I to assume that those people are either already employees that have a salary that's in there?
We have no new hires on it. And our budget hearing, when we had our budget hearing in October, all those
Yeah.
salaries were disclosed.
Right.
And it's public information. If you'd like a copy of the budget, you can have a copy.
Okay, great. So any,
If you want to come in and have me go through it with you and tell you who is who in the budget, because it doesn't name people by name in the budget.
thank you,
so,
Tara. I
you know.
appreciate that. Okay. Thanks again for your wonderful work, and see you all tomorrow night.
At the meetings for 2025.
Yes,
Tomorrow.
tomorrow.
Specifically.
Here's your first one.
Thank you. Is he on his way?
No, he's done. He's out.
So we
I'm
start-
So
turning
if
around.
you'd like
Thanks,
the,
Megan.
the,
No, it
the
just said
two
I'm
items
turning
that you
around.
tabled tonight, I will,
Tomorrow.
He just said, okay, I'm turning around. Thanks.
because Megan
because we
said we're
said we're
done,
done.
so he's turning around and going back home is what I think that meant.
Yeah.
But I could, like I said, I can place those two that we tabled on, or three that we tabled for tomorrow if
Do
you
you want to do them
want.
first thing?
Or do you want me to hold them over till February? Well, I don't,
Let's get it
Let's
done
get him
tomorrow.
over tomorrow.
okay.
So motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
All in favor?
Aye.
And I vote aye. Actually, I vote no. We're staying.
I'm sorry, we're going to stay.
closed this week too?
I think he is closed.
Because remember, B&L's closed too, right?
B&L's closed, and 1 year main course closed the same week. I
Oh,
almost starved and dehydrated. 1 year B&L, main course, and Doug's were all closed the same week. I said, this can never happen again.
You always forget to include me on the reorg, appointing me as your videographer. For 10 years. Oh, really? Okay.
So moved and I approve. I have nothing to do with any of it, but sure.
My son took a flight to Miami today. He's going to the